Well, Kev, the Saints will be without one of their key weapons, their Pro Bowl back injury. This is the first game for Winston back on this field since tearing his ACL last Halloween against this team. Talking to him this week, guys, he said he will not be in his mind as he takes the field.
Talk about emotional. Thanks, Tom. Winston going to throw it first time out. Comes to the near side with a fullback Prentice who makes the catch for a short gain. And so Jameis Winston, Tom talked about, you can imagine all the emotions just making his return, his home return.
Them as a backup to Drew Brees. The idea was, can he take a year off, sit behind Brees, learn from Sean Payton, of course the head coach at the time, and just improve his decision making, his lack of turnovers. That's exactly what we've seen.
Here's Mark Ingram getting the carry, running hard and still on his feet, and then decked right around a first down. Think he's got it. It's a good hard run from Mark Ingram in the absence of Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, as you heard from Tom, Alvin Kamara, he's out. Although obviously, as Tom said, they're going to miss a lot of that production.
54 is the mic. Ready. Black is that.
We'll run it again, and a big hole for Ingram. Makes the cut, and just tripped up by Winfield. That could have been a home run. Still a big run, though, for Ingram behind this offensive line.
In the passing game, but so far in the run game, gotten off to a good start.
Tony Jones in the backfield now. Fake it to him. Winston now going to float it to Jones in the flat. Gets to midfield into Bucs territory, and a good positive gain again on first down for this team. You just highlighted the
You're going to have your hands full.
Taysom Hill in the game for the first time. He's at the bottom of your screen.
Mike 45, Mike 45. Mike 45. Ready.
Three-man rush this time. Winston has time, delivers, strike, first down, and it's caught by Michael Thomas, who had the big fourth quarter last week. Good enough to move the chains as the drive continues.
Injured, we're just getting caught up to speed, but he goes, every day I learn something new about this guy, and the biggest thing I learned is just what a competitor he is.
Ingram, right side again. This time a short run for Ingram against this Buccaneers defense.
This formula so far for New Orleans is what they're looking for. It's just a matter of whether or not they can sustain it.
Taysom Hill's at quarterback right now. He's going to run it. Power up the middle. Big hole. Taysom Hill inside the 20. And the Saints are opening some large holes for the run game.
Yeah, really nice. You're going to see Hardy. He's going to line up in the backfield. Taysom Hill's going to send him in motion. Huge hole, huge gain.
They go I formation, but they'll throw. Just get it out quick to Ingram. Gets a block and then finds tough sledding. Mike Edwards came up from the secondary. Nice play by he and David White converge on the tackle.
Really impressed with this first drive. You know, we talked at the start of the show about how sluggish they were last week getting started. It wasn't really until the fourth quarter against Atlanta that this offense came to life. And Pete Carmichael said, we got to do a better job early in the game getting Jameis settled in. Well, I'll tell you, first drive right now, we'll see how it finishes. But so far, Jameis looks like he's in complete control.
Second down. Goes to the flat again. Jones is open, makes the catch, and scurries inside the 15, where it's going to be a third and short. So managing those first and second downs. 5 yards for Jones on that play. You know, Winston told us the other day, said, you know, we've got to get the running backs involved in the pass game. He felt like there was a good weapon there against this Todd Bowles D.
And sometimes when you're playing against a defense that is so traditionally strong against the conventional run game, those quick running back checkdowns, those swings, we've seen them now implement them in this opening drive. They act as an extension of the run game in a lot of ways. A little more space to have your running backs operate. Third down, blitz coming. Winston fires low and incomplete. Would have been a first down. Try to get it to Chris Olave. And now the field goal unit will come on. You know, something for both teams this game, just knowing how strong both defenses are, is when you do get your chances down in the red zone, who's able to capitalize on them more, right? Of course, everyone knows the impact turnovers have, but I think in today's game, both with Tampa and New Orleans on offense, if you settle for field goals too often, makes it hard to compete long term.
Here's Lutz from 31 yards out, up and through, so maybe not what they wanted, but still a nice opening drive. And he's getting ready to try and exercise some demons here in New Orleans, where they've had his number a little bit. And he'll get a chance on offense. Nice opening drive. Handed off to Fournette, and he bumps into one tackle, and then the second ever doesn't do much better. Pete Werner was there initially. Byron Leftwich running this offense now as Todd Bowles elevated to the
in different styles week in and week out. We'll see what style they have to go with today. Last week, as we said, it was clearly the run game.
On the fake. Pressure coming over the middle, knocked away in the air. Fournette, the intended receiver. Werner again makes the play, and it's 3rd and long.
Something to keep an eye on today on almost all of these pass attempts. The contest going to get up. They're going to challenge the receivers. They're not going to give soft zones. They're not going to play real deep.
Third and 9. They drop into a deep zone here, though. Coming near side, it's caught by Scotty Miller, who found the seam. So they do go to a zone. Brady picks it apart for
avoiding the zone.
Back to the run. Fournette runs into a wall, and not much better to the left. Maybe a yard if he's lucky. Against the Saints defense that has been great against the run the last 2 years. Actually, they got beat up a little bit against the run last week. It was kind of an anomaly, but overall they're tough to run on.
They are, and when you talk to the Tampa Bay offense, the thing they say the most is tough, physical. That's the words they use to describe not only this front, but this entire defense. Tyrann Mathieu coming over here, Marcus May. I got some new guys on the back end, but they are physical, downhill, in-your-face style defense.
Quick throw here. Gage makes the catch and gets into New Orleans territory. And so it'll be a 3rd down coming up. You heard Aaron tell us about the receivers. A short Julio Jones, a short Chris Godwin. So they got some work to do there. 3rd and 6. Brady stands in, delivers a strike to Mike Evans, who's got the catch down at the 35.
Just give a little short motion and give his star receiver easy access. You see up here, see, that's how close they want to play Mike Evans.
Fournette, he's got no room so far. Saints swarming against the run game with Cameron Jordan and Justin